Dearly beloved, I want to quickly share this with you, and I would like you to take it very seriously. I want to talk on what I call knowing about something is far different from understanding same. Knowing about a thing is far different from understanding same. Some know they are men by birth, they are men, they are male, but they don't know, they can't give you reasons, they cannot tell you the philosophy behind it. And that's why a lot of persons take advantage, and when they discover that they are male, they use it against the female, thinking that they look better or they are more in a better position than the other person. But I want you to know today that we are all created as human beings for a purpose. We are uniquely designed by God to meet a need. Ask yourself, if I think because I'm a male factor in humanity, I'm better than a female, can I be will I have ever existed without a woman, without the female factor? So no man and woman are co-heirs of the kingdom as said by the scriptures. So now coming back to what I started, the topic, knowing about something is far different from understanding same. So this is not just about an English word, it is an understanding that God has given to me that I decide to, it was that been, if I did become a necessity laid upon me to make the word known. These are revelation that you must take with seriousness. When you know something, it means you are aware, or it is an acknowledgement of receipt of a delivery package. Did you get what I'm saying? When you know something, it means you are aware, and then, or it is an acknowledgement of receipt of a delivery package. If you have ever asked a delivery man or a waybill officers to waybill something to you, by the time you deliver a package is delivered to you, most times you see your name written on it. Without you unraveling the package, you most first time signed and let the package delivery go, and then you now open your package. So this is what happened when you have a knowledge about something. When you know about something, it is a package that is delivered to you. Now, opening that package to make use of the product is called understanding. Or look at it this way, it means what you have received, you now stand on it to see far. Many of us have knowledge, but we knew nothing when it comes to understanding. Understanding is a two-compound word, under and stand. Understanding is a two-compound word or conjunction word, which is what? Under and stand. So what you know, you put it under yourself and stand on it. How do you remove a bulb from the the socket or whatever in your house? You take a chair or a stool and stand on it to add to your weight, to your height, so that you can reach out to what you need to do and complete the assignment. That is what knowing is all about. So if what you know is not understood, you will never make good use of it. And so I am talking on this because there are reasons. A lot of things people are doing when it comes to our faith in God, when it comes to how we are serving God on day by day, when it comes to our businesses, when it comes to our marriages, when it comes to our relationship, when it comes to the way we do things, including politics and leadership. We know that there is need for a leader, but we don't understand what it means to have a good leader. Like somebody asked in this situation going on in Nigeria now. Now Tinubu has entered the government by any way, and then The people that said it must be, that are following party, that they said it must be this party, it must be my tribe. There's no, now fuel is going up just in 24 hours of his assuming or swearing in as governor, as president of Nigeria. What have you gotten? There is no filling station where Yorubas are buying different price. There's no filling station where the APC government is, supporters are buying different price. There's no, even his people from his own village in Ogun State have no, is there Osun or whatever, even in Lagos, where he is, things are not the same. So we must understand the reality that it is not tribe that we need in our nation to be built. It is not, you don't need your clan person or your tribal person to be your pastor, to be your reverend father, to be your whatever before you are blessed. You don't need a man, black or white, before you are blessed. In fact, what I'm saying now, even the people, the foreigners, the white men are also part of this problem. They have knowledge, but most times they don't understand what they know. So this is very, very important that you must put what you know under yourself and stand on it. That is when you become understanding. That's when you become understanding. So take note of this. This is very, very important. So the package you have received, have you unraveled it? So it means that you have received. You have received. It means what you have received, you now stand on it to see far, to reach your goal. That is when you become understanding. So understanding makes you to reach your goal. Understanding makes your dream come true. So there are too many Noahs. When I'm saying Noahs, it's not Noah of the Bible. I'm talking about that's Knowers. Noah. There are too many Noahs. What they know, they are knowers of what is right, but few doers. There are too many knowers. They know, but doers are few. But Jesus said, if you love me and you claim or know me, demonstrate it by keeping his commandment. Many teachers and lecturers of integrity has lost it. Why? These are those people who know what allegiance to our nation means. They sang it even in primary, secondary, and high institution. But through the national anthem of Nigeria, they sing it. Yet, because few understand, so they teaches integrity. Some look at what happened in our nation, where professors are the one conducting elections. And in most times, even the national chairman of Inec can be manipulated by giving them something. These are men that we catch students in school that are carrying something just to remind them to write one, which is wrong. And they will, some of them evict some of those children. Some are suspended. And then because of cheating. But yet, the same professors have turned to be cheaters and rubbishing our nation. So it means they're aware. They have awareness of what cheating is all about, that is bad. But because they don't understand it, they themselves are involved in it, even in a more grievous way. Because you can't compare examination malpractices with election malpractices. Examination malpractices is a personal, destruction of what you have no work to know. But this election malpractices is a national disgrace and a national downgrade and a national retrogression of generations. These are decisions that affect our nation at every time. They pledge allegiance to our nation through national anthem. You said, "Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call obey." to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith in everything. Listen, these are errors that must be corrected because we don't understand what it means to project righteousness in our nation. Righteousness in our nation. The scripture says righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. So because they are the professors, they don't even understand what it means to have integrity. So they still read Galatians with agberos and touts. In fact, they read Galatians most time for people that never even step into the four corners of education. Which means most professors has written books to prove what they know, but they understand nothing. Many know holy books. They can quote or recite either the Bible or the Quran. What they don't understand is they know, but they don't understand it. So knowing is head knowledge. Understanding is the, is the heart of knowing. So some student can know a subject with understanding nothing about it. They learn it, the formulas, and then they pass the exams with flying colors. But ask them, how did you get to this or get here? They can't explain. Why? Because they know, but they don't understand. Those Christians leaving Christianity to join other religion, it is because they know Christianity, but they don't understand the mystery behind Christianity. They don't know the power behind the man Jesus they follow. So they only confess him in their mouth, but their heart is far because they don't understand it. There's no man that understands salvation that leaves it for anything else. It's not possible. Many have known the Bible. They know the Bible. They know the Quran. And they claim to know Jesus, but never believed. That word believe in the Bible is understanding, is to understand. Put what you know under yourself and stand on it, then you stand tall. Because what we know is put, when what we know is put under us to be used as a stepping stone, so that for you to stand on it, upon it, then no temptation or trial can shake you at all. When shall we understand what we know? When shall you understand what you know? You shall know the truth according to John 8:32. John 8:32. He said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth you know shall set you free. In this verse, what he's saying is not the word truth. The first truth is knowing. The second know the truth is understanding. If it was placed like that and it's still meaning the same thing, in English it's called tautology. So it means by the impression, the first knowing is different from the last knowing. He said, and ye shall know the truth. That is knowledge, awareness. And the truth you know shall set you free. He said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So the truth you know, and you now put it to work to understand. I mean, put it in your understanding, stand on it. That is the last truth. Then it becomes part of you. That makes you to stand. And in Daniel chapter 11, verse 32, Daniel chapter 11, verse 32 also made a clear statement. He said, and such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploit. You must have a better understanding of what you know, then you'll be able to do exploit. Exploit is not for knowers, exploit is for doers. Exploit is not for those who knows something, exploit is for those who understand something. So I am not surprised. Many know too much about what makes marriage works, what makes ministry works, what makes businesses works. They know too much about all of this, but never understand it by doing what they know to make it work for them. That's the very reason many failed. They have many failed marriages, failed relationships, failed businesses, and failed ministries, and failed government, failed politics we have in our society today, and on and on. Knowing is theoretical, understanding is practical. Knowing is awareness, understanding is result oriented. Henceforth, let's walk by all means to make sure we understand what we know. And when we do that, we will know, we will understand that no man come to this life by himself. Know that our present here is just for a time. The man who make all the money, who is stealing money today, if he understand, he know that making money is good, but if he also understand that the money you make is for strangers, that nobody live with anything in this world, you will know that we need nothing but little to survive in life. It is because our politicians don't know the implication of what they are doing to a generation. That's why they carry money to go and hide. And some people will hide money and they die and leave the money and nobody know where the money was. So the money does not benefit them. And then at the end, they shall become fools. In fact, they are fools even while they are presently doing that. So the reason our nation is backward, especially Nigeria, as many other African countries, is because we have no understanding. Now today, the foreigners, the people we claim they have knowledge, are now marrying man to man and women to women. They call it lesbian. And then today, what do they stand to gain? Because they don't understand the meaning of life. And so, when we are able to grow ourselves, and I said that will come out soon, you're going to watch a lot of other things. And after, there's also another project like this about how to know if you are a witch. Because many of us, especially in Africa, we have witchcraft unknowingly to us, and we'll still go to church and we're praying against witches and wizards. Watch out and say that. You can always reach and ask questions on plus 234 81 60 12 2979. The Church Must Rise Initiative at gmail.com. God bless you. I remain John Anoja.